I was one of many who was captured at Knightsbridge in the Libyan desert. We was captured by Germans, and we were marched to a certain position arranged by the Germans, and there we slept at night. All we had was one blanket. The next morning the Germans marched us off again, and we marched practically the whole day, about 40 kilometres, without food or water or anything. Then, when we did reach the destination, the Germans gave us a little drop of water and a small piece of bread. From there, we started travelling along in a convoy of diesel trucks, and we went right to Tripoli. But on the way, we kept stopping at different camps, and these camps were in a terrible condition. There was filth and flies and everything, and we suffered terribly with dysentery and things like that. Many of our lads dying through it. When we
I was captured on June the 14th at a place called Knightsbridge. I was one of the ill-fated thousands that had to go to a place called Swanee Ben Adam, the worst prison camp in the world. There we were stuck for 5 months with men dying with dysentery every day. 2 weeks to go to the lavatory, I was crawling on their hands and knees. There was flies and lice in galore, and a good many of the men died. Eventually we was transferred to Italy, where the food was much the same and you still had the lice, but thanks to the Red Cross, we're here today to tell our tale. I should never like to live through those bitter experiences again, and I'm glad that it's all over. I was captured at Medjugorje.
Wait a minute when I say right. And your mouse comes down a couple of seconds.
Right. I was captured at Medjugorje Baba in Tunisia on November the 25th. I was very fortunate. I was quite fit and healthy. I was transported by plane to Italy, and coming to the first Italian camp, I saw some of the famous 8th Army that I'd read about in the papers, and their heroic deeds they'd done in the desert of Knightsbridge. And when I saw the condition of those men, I could have cried. It was terrible. The camps were horrible. The food filthy. It was, I can't speak any more about it. It was so disgusting too. 6-foot guardsmen gone down to nothing and everything like that. That's all I can say about it.
I am the G.O.C. in Sea Scottish Command, but I've come here this evening to represent the Adjutant General, who's been unable to get up here to see you himself. And I've come to give you the warmest of greetings on his behalf and to bid you welcome home. We have followed with enormous interest and sympathy the story of your trek for freedom into Switzerland, and we rejoiced when we heard that you had passed the frontiers of that country, who has fought so hard and so often for freedom. We appreciate all that that country has done to make your internment tolerable. Judging by the extraordinary healthy appearance you must have had a very good time in that country and had lots of good food to eat. You must be very glad to be home, and you seem to be as happy as that other lot of escaped prisoners which I had the honor to welcome here some months ago. They were those who had turned south instead of north and had made their way down through Italy, through the German and the British lines. The only difference between you two parties seems to be that they came home early and looked thin. You have come later and look well fed. You've come at a very good time. You will find that both the outlook and the black look in this country are ever so much brighter. But you'll find a firm determination in this country to get
some of our tanks.